What's your favourite film that you've made so far?
One of my favourites was the like Trolls recreation one that we did. So we had to like make a scene where we had to recreate like a scene from a film, and then me and my group chose a scene from Trolls.
Oh yeah.
So we just like reenacted like a scene. It was like where like one of the characters like refuses to sing and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were allowed to do animated ones as a recreation.
I know we had to ask Dan if we could like do a different one. But it was really good. It was really funny.
How many of you were in your group?
So it was me, Megan, and then Alana and Ethan.
Oh, right.
And it was really good. And like we all like did a bit towards it. And then I was Poppy, and then Megan was Branch. And it was really good.
Yeah.
What about you? What was one?
I'd say my favourite one I'd done is the Matrix recreation one. That was pretty good. It was like, it looked pretty much like the original one, just without the CGI stuff. But I wasn't much of a fan of the like horror film one.
Yeah.
Mainly because it was just me, really, in the group. So it was just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, that was the same as my horror film one. It was just like me, and it was Megan's footsteps, and that was like it then.
Yeah.
It was very like, and I felt like our like horror film one came out really blurry, so that's like it just wasn't like the best.
Yeah, and also it's the first thing we did, so it was kind of like, it wasn't the best it could have been.
Yeah.
What was your favourite film that you've made?
Probably, well, I liked the Matrix one as well.
Yeah.
But I liked working on the horror film. I did it on my own, and I went out to a forest and I filmed nothing, and then I green screened in little cardboard puppets, sort of. So it was more of a tech demo than an actual film, but it was fun to work on.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
Did it have like a storyline or anything, or was it just like?
Well, it did have a story, but because it didn't have any voice acting or anything, it didn't really come through. But I learned a lot doing it, which was
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was definitely worth it.
Right, should we go on to talk about some other stuff like the LA fires?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's very like, I don't know what's happened. I don't know how it started. Apparently it's like because of like the winds.
Yeah, the hot air.
Yeah.
And like, what's it, 24 people had died or something like that?
Yeah, I feel like last week it was like 10 people, and then now it's gone up to like 24,
Yeah.
25, which is like almost double.
And it sounds bad though, but that's not even. I don't even think that's like that bad.
No,
like,
it's not like.
Like for how big
yeah.
of a thing it is, 24 people. That's all that's been killed
Yeah.
in all these houses that are burnt down.
At least it's not like thousands of people and
Yeah.
stuff.
You gotta think of like what it then affects afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It already has a lot of a big homeless population.
Yeah.
It's just gonna get higher.
And all the insurance like companies aren't covering any of it, so it's mainly like the millionaires that are gonna get all right with it. Everyone else like. And I wonder if they'll like rebuild LA or not, because who really wants to live there after all of that?
Yeah.
Like it's all burnt down. Do you really want to go back and live in LA when it can just happen again?
Yeah, I agree. But like it seems like online it's only like showcasing the like what's it? It's only showcasing like the like millionaires' houses who have like
Yeah,
burned
yeah.
down.
Is it mainly in the hills where all the rich celebrities?
Oh, I
think
think
so,
I think there's
yeah.
like 4 main like areas where the fire is.
Yeah, it's like 4 different
Yeah.
hilly areas, and I think that's all where there's one hill in particular. I don't know what hill it's called, but there's one hill in like a particular where it's like bigger. It's like the biggest fire, and then that's where all like the like famous people live.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, should we feel bad for the celebrities? What are your
Yeah.
guys' thoughts on that? Because obviously their houses are burnt down, but because I've seen some people that are like, oh, we need to donate to this celebrity, but it's like they got enough money.
Yeah.
But
I feel like it depends. It's like a sticky one, because they're like you do feel bad. Like they're just people as well. Like their houses have gone as well.
yeah,
And it's just like hard, but then at the same time they've got like so much amount of money to the point where is it like even that
Yeah.
important to them? And then some of them have like houses elsewhere. So is it like But
Well, I
was-
guess they got their kids like drawings and all that
Yeah.
and all those items.
It is sad. I feel like it depends. Like, there's two sides to the argument. Like, obviously, it's an awful thing. Like, they've lost their house, and then if
Yeah.
anyone was to lose their house, then it would be sad.
And then this kind of links to our next topic with Donald Trump, because
Oh, yeah.
he probably won't help them because LA didn't vote him in. So
Mm. Yeah, I feel like, no, I haven't seen anything about him, like, helping them.
yeah,
Because there's, like, a massive, like, part of, like, California and LA that didn't vote for him.
yeah.
So I just don't think that he's going to, like, help them, which is, like,
Well, he's
sad.
coming into power soon.
I
Do you
know.
reckon that'll be a big shift in America, or do you reckon it's a bit just overhyped?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's going to be a big shift because it's going, well, there's not that much difference between the parties anyway, but Trump is worse, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think, like, Trump's going to get, like, less votes now. Or, like, less, like, people supporting him if he doesn't do anything.
yeah, exactly.
So it's just, like...
He got elected in because he said he was going to do stuff, even though the stuff he said he was going to do isn't very good.
Do you reckon he will follow through with it all, or if it's all just kind of like he said, she said, kind of just like, oh,
I think, yeah, he will do some of it. He obviously won't be able to do all of it in
yeah.
4 years unless he gets re-elected. But
Well, one of the main things he said he'd do is end the Russia-Ukraine war on like day one or something. Do you reckon that's actually going to happen, or? Yeah.
No, I don't think that'll happen. I feel like it's very unlikely. And then there's that also thing of, like, how TikTok's meant to be being banned. And
Oh yeah.
that was, like, a massive
I
threat.
think
when
that's
he
the
was
day
in.
before he gets in, so
Yeah.
I don't even know if he can do anything.
But there was, like, the massive thing before, like, a couple of years ago when he was in power, saying how he's going to ban TikTok, and it never
Yeah.
actually happened. So whether it's actually going to happen this time, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know his reasoning of it. I think know.
He like wanted to do it back in like 2020 or something.
Yeah.
And then recently he's kind of gone back on it because it helped him win the election, but it's kind of like out of his control now.
Yeah, I agree.
But like there's been quite a few people that have said they'll buy it. I really doubt, like Elon Musk and Mr. Beast have said they'd buy up TikTok, but I don't think that'll happen.
It's like you don't know. You never know with Donald Trump because, like, he says one thing but it never
Yeah.
actually happens.
Do you
Then-
reckon he'll actually get put in prison or sentenced, or will he just pardon himself as soon as he gets in?
No, obviously he's done, like, there's something why he's been sentenced, but I don't think anything will actually happen. because
Yeah.
He's, like, too rich. He'll just, like, bail himself out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's the soon-to-be president, so I
Yeah.
doubt they'll just...
I don't think they'll, like, properly, like, arrest him or anything.
Yeah. Do you reckon TikTok being banned will affect the UK much? Like, we'll all have to move to a different app, or...
well, I think people in America, it's not the hardest thing to just bypass if it does get banned, because a lot of people already have. Like all over YouTube, you get ads for VPNs and stuff, and people will just start saying that if you want TikTok, just get a VPN. You don't
Yeah.
have TikTok.
But it's a very hard thing to ban. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like, because everyone's so, like, they use it every day, like,
Yeah.
majority of people, like, worldwide use that, like, every single day. It's, like, almost, like, not addictive to people, but, like, so many people use it, and just to, like, ban it, I think.
I feel
don't
like
know.
kind of like, what's the point getting rid of it, though? Because something else would just take its place
Literally, 'cause
if
it's
it
like-
does get banned.
It's like Musical.ly, how that, like, got banned, and then TikTok came.
Mm.
So it literally just be the same, how something else will come in that people will just, like, reinstall again, and
Yeah.
it'll just be like,
I mean, TikToks already all just get re-uploaded to YouTube and Instagram Reels.
Yeah.
So it's not really going to do anything at all.
Yeah.
I don't really know, like, what his reasoning behind it is.
China.
Yeah,
Probably,
it's
yeah.
because it's supposedly spying on
Probably.
But is that more of a kind of hate against China, or kind of just like they want every app
you. There's not
under
really,
America? Because every other social media is American-based, pretty much.
there's not really any like evidence to
Yeah.
back it up.
And then one of the last topics, like the new kind of virus coming from China.
Like the HMP.
Yeah, the
what was
HM.
it? The HMPV.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's the tough one, because it's like, it's been around before, like it's not like, a brand new thing, like it existed before, but now it's just been like a massive like outbreak in it.
Yeah, because it's
That
come
makes
over
sense.
to Wales now, I'm pretty sure, as
Yeah,
well.
There's a few cases here, like in the UK already, and then is it just going to be like another repeat of like COVID? Like,
If it is a repeat, I reckon it'll probably be worse now because a lot more people are like anti-vax and things.
yeah.
Yeah.
After COVID, which means
Yeah, but I don't really
it's
get,
just gonna be worse.
because it's like, I don't know. I don't get why you'd want to be anti-vax.
My
Yeah.
dad's anti-vax.
Oh.
Do you have a like? Do you know more about like why?
Well, he sort of like he's always been on Twitter.
Oh.
And, you know how that is. It just spirals, and it's like it starts with just a little bit of distrust,
Yeah.
and then it's like I don't believe anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it will ever get as big as COVID's, because I think the worst thing about COVID, obviously a lot of people died, but they made it out to be some like zombie apocalypse almost.
Yeah, I
like.
feel like, because I think I had COVID once, and to me it was like, when I had it, like obviously it's different for everyone, it was literally just like, it was like a cold, but
Yeah.
to me I felt like a cold was worse, like when I had it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I had it for like a day, and then it was kind of
Yeah, I don't really know,
I
like,
think it's because the measures you take, like wearing a mask and the vaccine and stuff, it doesn't stop you from getting it, but it means if you do get it, you won't have it as bad.
Yeah.
But it's the people who are at risk who are
Mm.
why they need it.
yeah.